Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Luz, and this channel is, we talk about beauty, lifestyle, mommy stuff, everything that has to do with Luz in a nutshell. So if you are interested, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you see today, give me that thumbs up. Today's video is gonna be a Boxycharm unboxing, kind of, because I already opened it, so I know what's in here, and we're gonna go ahead and use the items that are in the box on my face today. I already put on foundation, I did concealer, I did bronzer, I did highlight, and that's it. Let's jump right in, guys. I'm so excited. So the first thing that we are going to start with is this MAC Lingering Eyebrows Pencil. I believe the shade is Lingering, and it's this eyebrow pencil by MAC. Please excuse my nails, they are so ratchet right now. So this is the first time I've seen MAC in one of our Boxycharms. So excited for it. It is a super thin pencil tip right here, and this is what the shade looks like swatched on the back of my hand. It is a cool toned brown, and I am going to use this to do my brows because I have not done them. I do notice that it does not come with the spoolie on the other side, which is a big bummer because that means you have to pull up another brush or something else to brush it through. So I'm just gonna use my Brow Gal brush here and brush my brows up and out, up and out. And I'm gonna start towards the front with very light strokes and making the base of the brow using very light strokes. I don't want any harsh lines, and I like to extend it past the edge right here. So now that I have the bottom portion filled out, I am going to create the tail of the brow using, again, very light strokes, and connect that top portion of the brow towards the tail. I can tell you that this is a very smooth consistency for the pencil and very pigmented. It does have a waxy texture as well. See how it lays down these hairs here? That's because of the wax. And then towards the front, I am going to flick it up. And going back with the brush spoolie. I can still see some patches here that need to be filled out. It is also very difficult to twist up. The pencil retails for $18. It says it is a self-propelling, self-sharpening, and brow defining. This pencil will add everything you need, shape, color, and or density in one streamlined tool. Like a pen, it creates its own just right point for striking arches. It's also the perfect pencil to take on the go. No sharpener needed. It needs a spoolie. Even less pricier brow pencils have spoolies, and I feel that this one should too. It's just my personal opinion. I don't think I would ever purchase a brow pencil without a spoolie, just because I know it's a must-have you to create natural looking brows. I mean, you can, if you want to go ahead and not brush them out, that's up to you, but it kind of makes them look a lot more natural. So now that I have my eyebrows done, I'm going to set the eyeshadow base and the concealer using the Pure Soiree Diaries palette. This is what that looks like. It also came in the Boxycharm. I love this beautiful packaging. It's marble all the way around, and these are the shades that come in it. They're all mostly neutral shades. It comes with 8 matte shades and 4 shimmery shades. I like how they made the distinction with the matte versus the shimmer. That way they're not all mixed in together. I really like that concept. To set the concealer and the primer, I'm gonna use this shade right here called Private Party. And this palette retails for $34. It is by Pure Cosmetics. This essential palette is filled with highly pigmented and silky smooth shadows. I'm going to start off with a fluffy brush to use as a transition shade. I'm going to use the shade Gala, which is this one right here. And it has a mirror, guys. Okay, pick that up. It does have some kickback to it, not a whole lot. And I'm going to place this right up here as a transition. And next, I'm going to grab a smaller brush, and I am going to go into the shade Stunner, which is this one right here. And place that right beneath that first shade that we placed. Also in the crease. And going back in with that first brush to smooth out the edges. And next I'm going to go in with another crease brush and pick up a darker color. I'm going to take the shade Epic, which is this very dark brown color. It's a shady fluffy brush. This one it doesn't have a name, so I'm just going to pick that up and place this all over the lid. And going back in with that second brush and get rid of the harsh edges. And then back with the first brush again to get rid of the harsh edges. The box also came with 2 brushes. These are the flat shader brush and the angled liner brush, both from Bodyography Pro. And these retail for $22. And picking up the shade Cosmo, which is this one right here, and placing that right on top of that dark brown. The perfect brush duo for lining and creating detailed eyeshadow looks. I am going to use the shader brush and a little bit of setting spray. I am gonna line the top waterline and the bottom waterline to make it look a little bit smokier and sultry. Using this very small definer brush, it's an e.l.f. smudge brush. I am gonna take the shade Epic, which was that very dark brown that we used, and I am going to smudge out that black pencil. Now to smoke this out so it doesn't look so harsh, I am going to go back in with that second brush and use the shade Gala, which is the transition shade, and run that underneath that dark brown. I'm also going to take that liner brush that came in the Boxycharm and use some gel eyeliner to line the top lash line. I'm not going to make a wing. I'm just going to line it to make it look darker at the bottom. I'm also going to smudge it between the lashes. See the difference? How it just looks darker at the lash line? It's not a big dramatic difference, but to me it makes a big you can tell the difference. And also in the Boxycharm we got this loose blush from this brand Studio Makeup, and it retails for $35. This is a lightweight blush, provides a vibrant pop of color for the most natural, healthy look. The last two things that are in the box are a Brogio Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I did use it on my hair today, and it feels good. It feels very good, nice and soft. I don't see like a huge improvement, but it did smell really nice. That clean scent. And that one, it says here, it retails for $20, and it is an intensive weekly treatment to restore essential hydration and enhance hair's resilience to protect against future damage. And then the last item is another Boxycharm Ultra Satin Lip. And this one, it retails for $6. It says high pigmentation and satin matte finish in a liquid lipstick form to keep your lips soft and comfy all day long. And the shade is Strut. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I really do like the way it turned out. Let me give you my thoughts on the product. So let's start off with the eyeshadow palette. Although I do like the colors, it is perfect for an everyday type of look. I don't find them to be the most pigmented shadows I have ever worked with, which could be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your level of expertise with makeup. If you're new, this would be an amazing palette for you to start off with. If you've been working with eyeshadows and been doing makeup for a while, I think you will still like it. I think some of these colors you might already have in your collection, something similar, but overall the pigmentation is not the best. I did find that I had to keep digging back in to get the color payoff that I was looking for. Next, for the eyebrow pencil, as I said in the beginning, I feel like it needs a spoolie. I feel like any eyebrow pencil needs a spoolie. I am kind of a little disappointed with MAC for it not having a spoolie. The pigmentation is great. It is creamy. It is a little bit on the waxy side, and the color lingering is a nice color for anybody that has my hair color. Next up, we have the two eyeshadow brushes. Well, one's a liner brush and one is a liner. One's a liner brush and one is a shadow brush. I think these are great. I think that the liner pencil or liner, what the fuck are you? I think that the liner brush, there we go. The liner brush is great. It's nice and thin, which I really do enjoy. I like that it's a small brush and it's not too big. It was perfect to get right in here and create just a nice thin line for the lash line. And it's also great if you want to do the waterline for a darker look. And the flat shader brush, I think it's nice and small. It's not too big. It's nice and compact. I really do like both of these brushes. Next, with the mask, I feel like it's done a great job at making my hair shiny. It does feel soft. It doesn't leave it with a bad smell. It was easy to detangle, which was awesome. And followed by the lipstick, which is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip product here. I am not used to this color. I feel like it's a little bit too cool tone, but I didn't line my lips, so maybe if I lined it with a different warmer lip pencil it might work. I'm not new to the game with the satin lip colors by ColourPop, so I know that the consistency is great. I'm just not so turned on by the color, unfortunately. And what else did we get? I think that was it. Oh, the blush. I like blush. I'm a blush girl, but when it comes in a loose product like this, I'm not gonna run and use it for the most part. I don't like loose powders. The only loose powder I do like is like a setting powder or that type of thing. I don't really gravitate toward loose items. The color is great, the pigmentation is great, it's just the whole loose powder thing that has me turned off. But overall, that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have not subscribed to Boxycharm, I will go ahead and put the information down below. It is a direct link. This is not a sponsored video at all. It's just for you guys to know how you can get the most bang for your buck as far as subscription boxes. This one does retail for $21 a month, and if you add up all the retail prices for the items that we got in the box this month, it is well over $21. Just the eyeshadow palette itself is worth over $21. So those are my thoughts for this month's Boxycharm. If you have not subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe down below. And if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, everybody.